Hi, it's Hale Pringle. Very short video on using Clippingmagic. It's a website. Now I have a small account with them, a few dollars a month. And when I run into something that's hard to do I like Photoshop Elements. Um, and so you can see my email that they've signed me in. And here's how you get rid of background where you want the background transparent. And here's the dog that I want, which is difficult because of all the grass. And so we dragged it up. Now the green says I want to keep it. And you don't have to outline it. You just kind of give Clippingmagic an idea of what you want to keep. And then the red is what you want to get rid of. And in this case, this has done it pretty well. And you can just see I added an area. And the reason is I want to keep the grass at the bottom because the dog's legs are in that grass. So over on the right is what I'm going to get. And that looks pretty good to me. I will show you a couple of things since this is so short. There are a lot of times, particularly when I'm really trying to make sure everything's right, that you can put a background in so you can look around and make sure everything is, that there are no little holes and little spots that you need to go over here and either use the red and say, get rid of this one, or use the green and say, hey, I want this little area back. You can also take the brush and make it smaller. Right now it's 20 pixels. If I need to really get into a tight spot, I can change it down to a much smaller. And then the area is, and the dot is actually just to the upper, in our case I'm looking at the upper left of that red with the minus sign through it. And I don't know if we can make you see it. Let's look if I can get it over on the dog's tongue. Let's make the pixels a little bigger so you can see that. Sometimes you can look over on the right side and see where it is as easily or even more easily than you can see it on the left side. So I am going to now turn off the background, make it transparent again, and say download. And I will have that image with the top part transparent so that I can merge it with another image without any problem. And since I have that image open, I will show you that just to give you an idea what I'm talking about. Here's where I was doing it with Photoshop Elements background, and it's a little hard to get rid of that. So let's open up this one, right click, open with Photoshop Elements, and there he is. And the place where I want it, I want to merge it with this, and so I'm going to take this and drag it in and resize this and grab the little corners, shrink it down, drag it in, and there's our little pup. And I'm going to do some more with this, but right now that's all you need to see Clippingmagic and how to use it to get rid of background, because it's gotten rid of all this grass that was up here, which wouldn't have worked for this particular picture. Have a great day. Oh, hail yes.